Hey, glad you could make it, because today we are playing more of all the mods. You may notice things look a little bit different. I decided it was time to do a little bit more, decorations. Decorations. It's time to make it look nicer. Yeesh. So... Hey, we got more ender pearls. Dink, 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 dink. And we have some more cactus. Give me my cactus. Might as well pick up some more sugarcane, and I'm guessing one of the cactuses broke on the cactus. So, yeah. There's always that issue. I'm not seeing the other one. Alright. Getting a little bit of stuttering here. Might be because of the rain. Let's see. Can I? No. Not yet. Alright. That's a little frustrating. But yes, it now looks different on the outside. I have switched over to the factory blocks. I thought they looked nice, and then I also did this kind of factory block as the supports. And I put orange stained glass in place of the regular glass. And I added these just as some accent right here. So I've got the blue glass. Where you see stone is, yeah, where there's cable. I forgot to go get 2 more and fix that. Because for some reason this renders completely invisible when it's used as a facade. I'm going to try again on another version of all the mods, because supposedly a bunch of rendering issues are fixed later, but I don't have that version available for the server just yet. So yeah. I also put in this nice high-tech door for the refined storage area. I thought that was nice. And the elevator has been changed. I went ahead and took these laboratory blocks that I made the doors out of and made the entire elevator out of it. I think they look really good, especially when we're like moving. I mean, this looks like an elevator here, so you can see it even better. Basement. Speaking of basement, let's go back to the workshop. I was going to go pick up something in another, but Theo was on with me one day, and he picked it up for me. It is a moving wand with a blaze spawner in it. Because I wanted better access to blaze rods. So we are going to go place this in the basement along with the Enderman spawner. Let's see. I'll just stick it back here. Do they spawn? Nope. Okay. Good. Should be able to do this then. Okay, so that was an Enderman. Waiting for Blaze. Come on, blaze spawner, work. There we go. Yeah. That's gonna work just fine. Alright. And he's dead. Okay. Now we go back upstairs. Going to put this back in here. You'll notice that I changed my bag. I've been playing around with the different bags. I made a traveler's sack from actually Editions. I wanted to try it out. It's not really that big, but it's got some nice features. Like you can have the auto insert on. And that one works with anything that is dropped. But it doesn't work instantaneously like these do. So, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how I want to handle all of that. So right now I'm just using the golden bag of holding. One of the things I want to do today is I've got this ender chest set up for receiving stuff, but I want one to make life a little bit easier when it comes to handling resources. So let's see. Ender chest. Ender chest. Right there. I need 2 of these. And I want should have made one out of light gray wool then, huh? Alright. Let's see. Ink sack. Here's got an ink sack. Should have some bone meal in here. Gonna grab a couple of those. And then I also want let's see, let's just do some lapis because it's cheap. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I want one more of these. Okay. Wait, I don't think I really needed that. Well, just means I'll have an extra one. Alright, so we are going up to processing. Dink. I want to get rid of this. That was easy enough. And we are going to make this one a gray. Gray. No. It needed to be a light gray, didn't it? Grr. So I believe that is light gray. Let me through. Do. Hold on, shift, hold on, control. I don't know. That just has to be a light gray. So let's get more bone meal. One, two. That'll do for now. And then let's go upstairs. Now what I am doing for this is the exit point for everything. So I'm making it the same as the one downstairs that goes directly into the system. So anything that gets processed here will go directly into the system. That thing is definitely set on fast. Alright. Now we're going to place that. And we are going to make it a blue. Because that is an easy enough one to get. And we go down to the workshop. And we are going to place this, let's see, How about we want it for processing, but I want to be able to see the top of it rather simply. So, you know what? This will be a good place for it. Right over here. Blue, blue, blue. So now I should be able to go grab, let's go throw these in here, a sign. Yeah, still got a bunch of those left over. And we're going to go processing. So I should be able to go to our ores and grab, say, osmium ore. Wait, let's make it iron ore. 16 iron ore. Place it in there. And it should be doing its thing. Let's see. Iron. Yep, look at that. The iron is going up. Ooh, that makes me happy. You know what? I'm gonna finish off the rest of this iron ore too. Now I don't actually have to keep going up in the elevator every time I want to process something. That makes me happy. That makes me very, very, very happy. I mean, yes, I like my elevator. Don't get me wrong. Hey, we have zinc dust. Why do we have zinc dust? I don't know. Here we go. We'll make some zinc, just for the fun of it. Alright, you may have also noticed... Right, the rain stopped. Why is the hitching not stopping? Can't wait to get to the new version that supposedly fixes a lot of stuff. Let's go ahead and make it daytime again. All right. Oh, we haven't checked on this. 20 emeralds. I love the fact that I keep getting emeralds from there. Makes me happy also. A lot of things are making me happy today. You know what? I need to turn that back on just in case. I started something. I started Psy. Never played with Psy before. But there is a specific concept I want to be able to do in Psy. I want to be able to do the chest plate. And I started Psy because I know you have to do the leveling up thing. That's all I know, that you have to do the leveling up thing. And I started doing the leveling up thing. So if I hit the... Whoops. If I hit my Psy button, which at this moment is a semicolon, because the other one was taken up by other things, you can see that I've already done... I'm now level 4? Yeah, I'm level 4. Which means I need to do something else. And this was going to deal with doing explosions. So I thought this might be interesting. Do you like explosions? Of course you do. Let's make a spell that explodes the block the player is looking at. Takes a vector and a number constant. Etc., etc. So let's see. Entity position. Find out where the player is looking at and create our explosion there. Takes a position. Okay. For this, we're going to need trick explode. This takes a vector and a number. Similarly to our trick add motion, this constant is the power of the trick. The vector is where you want the explosion to happen. We already used operator entity look, but that gives us a vector that's very short. If we used that, the explosion would happen in our face. That's not good. Instead, we want to use an operator vector ray trace. This takes a position and a ray, both vectors, from the position, which will be the player's position, acquirable through operator entity position, that would be this. The operator extends the array parameter vector until it collides with a block in the world. Note that operator entity position returns a vector whose y value is 1.6 higher than usual if used on a player. Therefore, if we use it alongside operator entity look, oh, that must be one I've already got. We can find out where the player is looking at and create our explosion there. One thing we have to keep in mind is the fact that spells are to a range of 32 blocks from their focal point, in our case, the player casting the spell. So it can't be further than 32 blocks away from the player. And lastly, the error suppressor piece does exactly what it describes. If something goes wrong while casting your spell, you'll get an error in your chat telling you what went wrong. Sometimes that can get annoying when you know a spell has a possible failure state. In that case, throw that in there, and all the errors will be gone. This will be our last basics tutorial. From here, you'll be able to pick between various things to pick as you level up. Have fun. Alright, so we need to make things explode. So, I'm not going to do much of this on camera. I just wanted to at least do this one particular learning experience, because I know these can get kind of boring. Now that needs a position and a power. So let's give it a power of 3. So we're going to take the power from there. Alright, now we need the position. So, and I'm right clicking, we want the entity position of, let's see, is that right? Of the entity look, which would be the caster. Okay. See, these things actually kind of confuse me a little bit here. When I did the trick add motion, yeah, it had a direction. This doesn't have a direction. It's got a position. And the position should be this guy. And that thing is saying that it's erroring. I guess the position is going to be... What does this do? Gets a localized raycasts result. Oh, okay, okay. So let's go ahead and put that there. This is going to take the information from there. And its ray is going to be that one, wherever the entity is looking. And I'm the, let's see. Let's delete this. Delete. Delete. And that's going to be wherever the entity is looking. What's the position for? It's also a vector. So would that come from there too? Where I'm looking, which means where the caster is looking. So you need to go from there Somehow I'm doing something wrong. Because it is not compiling here. A parameter is facing an invalid piece. Alright. Target is the entity. Okay. Entity position. So what does this return? Alright, let's look at this one more time. And I know people are yelling at me. They've got to be yelling at me. Alright, this takes a vector and a number constant. The vector is where you want the explosion to happen. We already used operator entity look. So instead we want to use an operator vector ray trace. Okay. Operator. Wait. Did I read that wrong? Operator vector ray trace, which is probably the ray cast. So let's just do this. Delete, delete, delete. We're going to put operator vector ray cast. And it's going to grab from there. All right. This operator takes a position and array, both vectors. So from the position, which will be the player's position, acquirable through operator entity position, the operator extends the ray parameter vector until it collides with a block in the world. So we're going to do operator entity position. So operator entity position. Come on. Takes a position and array both vectors from the position, which will be the player's position, acquirable through operator entity position. The operator extends the ray parameter. Okay. So operator entity position will be caster, and then entity look. So you go that way, and that way, and that way. So you're going to grab where the caster is looking. Entity position right there. You take that position and go down, and you take that ray. And that says it works. Compilation successful. Okay, well, let's see if I got it right. We're going to take this bullet. We're going to right click it here so it can get that spell. And then we are going to put it in the gun. And the name of the spell is debug at the moment. But we are going to shoot it over there. My CAD's stats are too weak to cast this spell. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm still learning Psi. CAD assembler. Let's put it here. So how do I make this better? Wait. Can I just... Whoops. If I put it here, I can take out that, but can I... No. Well, fine. Let us look up at Psi. We want a gold CAD assembly? Sure, why not? Then we also need a... Can I make Psi metal? We need a basic. What is this? Everything is Psi metal. Alright, so we'll take the basic. Then we'll take a basic CAD socket. Can we do the extended? No. Basic CAD battery. And not worried about the colorizer. So does the gold make this better? Dunk. 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 Alright, now what if I put this here with here? Take that out. The other CAD in your inventory is interfering with your cast. Okay. Alright, there must be something else I am doing wrong here. Let's take this. Let's move this over to the tools. I think there's only so much space you can use or something. So we are going to get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. We're going to put caster here, entity position here. Entity look comes from here. You come from there. You go around. You grab from there. No, something weird is going on. About like this, and make you go that way. What is messing up here? Complexity. Power. Alright. Modified the spell some. Let's... Oh, wait. I know what it is. I bet you I know what it is. No. You. Let's just make you a 1. There. That shouldn't cost as much. I was trying to use the 3 from previous. Can't do that. There we go. Now I can make it explode. Yeah. I didn't actually mean to explode bricks. I didn't know it would do that. Okay, well, now I know it will explode bricks. That's good to know. All right, so yeah, the rest of the size stuff I'm going to do off camera, because I'm still trying to learn exactly how it works. But hey, I'm getting there. I'm learning. I know people were probably yelling at me, "No, you got to do it this way. No, you got to do it this way," and that still looks wrong. Something weird is going on here. How did I do that? How does that work? Yeah, that's just confusing. Okay, whatever. I'm going to have to take a look at some spells and figure things out, but I'm just letting you know that I'm heading in towards Psi, because I want to get the Psi Metal Exosuit chestplate, and I want to use that because you can actually give it spells. It looks like you can do it with the ivory ones too, but I don't know how hard that is to get. And the spell I'm looking for is to help me with mining. So, yeah, we'll have to figure that out as we go. So for now, I'm just going to leave this sitting here while I try to wrap my mind around it a few more times. All right, so that is it for this episode. We made the processing a little bit easier. I showed you the new house, the way it looks and everything. And we now have the blaze spawner downstairs. So let's see how much of this we got done. Side lighting, that's the thing. So we still need to kill a wither at some point. But we got the blaze spawner and the ender chest. So I want wither on here and side lighting. This is kind of my to-do list. All right, put you back up there. And yeah, I still like this elevator. Hoo-yah. So, thanks in advance for the thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. I've been Saph, and you've been blazing.